So I'm going to compare what two different boards feel like, a bigger, older board or a smaller, newer board. Fresher wheels definitely make a nicer sound. Having looser bushings definitely feels like you can kick the foot in easier. So with the slides, I think the softer wheels and softer bushings definitely do help more with that. Makes it easier to spin round than this, although I'm more comfortable having the wider space for my feet to push around a bit more. Yeah, but that wins on front side. Let's try some birds. I don't know if I didn't just get a good enough extension on that, but it did feel a lot more grippier going in, so it was a bit slower. But again, it's much nicer to have more of a space for your toes and heels to stay on. Alright, so again, newer wheels, softer bushing, or cushion, whatever you want to call it, does allow for it to just go around more. I think where it's smaller, I'm not getting my foot in the same place I'm used to getting there, so the push and extension out and pull back in is a bit different. Again, swings and roundabouts. This setup works much nicer to do the skill, but this makes that one harder. Going to do some axle stalls. I like the graphics too much to do fakies, rocked fakies, so I'm going to work on some axle stalls. So already from that, I've determined that with the lighter one, it's much easier to get up and on. Like, that's my first proper set of axle stalls where both wheels are over the edge of the bank or even over the edge of the coping. It's easier to throw it around where it's a bit more soft bushing. It's easier to, you know, lean back into the ramp a bit more. I'm starting to get a bit of wheel bite in places, but that's fine, that'll just burn in. It's not stopping me, it's just taking the paint off at the moment, so that's fine. Yeah, that was a lot better than I expected it to be. The older one I'm a lot more comfortable at throwing it around because I know where the weight of it is. And it's already scratched up and dented and grooved in so much that it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, this is just a little bit heavier on the up and in, so I'm having to throw it more, and I don't feel as if I'm getting the same amount of return on my pumps for it. That might be because the bearings are old and dusty in comparison to the new ones. The trucks are a bit worn, not too badly, but they're starting to go past the aluminium polish a bit. I do love this board, it's really nice. Gabba Gabba is such a good design and such a nice, you know, the fact you can have it in almost any shape you like. I'm definitely going to go for another one soon. But I feel this is a lot heavier than that is. What I might need to do is try the same sort of wheel setup and truck setup, but on this. The trucks are the same, they're both independents, but it's just smaller. I still do like having my feet, knowing that like all my foot is on the board and just like the toenails hanging off and the skin on the heels hanging off, but I think they've both got their benefits and they've both got their place. Might start dedicating like a month or like a bi-weekly sort of place to a different skate park, because I get too comfortable here and that's not progressing anywhere. It's not all about progress, but I just want to be able to get in the bowl. So I think I need to go try some other spaces, try some different things. So I need to get up onto the face of the wall a bit more, sort of in line with the blue graffiti there. I'm tending just to be in the lower pocket parts down there. So doesn't give you enough speed or pump around really. So both of those have done the end. Still haven't managed the bowl. It's so frustrating. I can feel it's going a bit more, like my white is leaning over the edge now. And that's a nice little adrenaline boost, and it means it's going, like it's going to go soon. But it's still just not there. I've booked Revolution in August, and I've booked F51 in the end of May, so hopefully that sort of gives us an incentive, B, a bit more of a drive to do so. Sweaty. But yeah, it's just disappointing. I tried working on the drop in here as well, by the pool, sorry, the bowl's there, pool's there. And it's just not working. Again, same sort of thing, the sort of, oh dear, that's buggered that one. Yeah, I can feel my weight pushing into the bowl and pull, and I can feel it sort of just starting to nudge the nose. And then my brain just goes, what's skateboarding? What are you doing? It's not fear as in like I'm not scared to do it, it's just there's a complete gap of knowledge, which there isn't, because it's just lean and go, and then it's done. It's not a difficult thing to do, change or correct, but my brain seems to think it is, and as all you are is a brain, that's where it's stuck. No. Quite happy to have gotten the cavemans on the bank over the sort of ledge of it, which is quite nice. I haven't practiced my grinds on the ledge. I did that yesterday over at the silly little park, which was quite fun. Gonna head home now, rest, go to work. But yeah, the end result of which board works better is they both have their merits and places. So like the old board, I'm much more confident on it because it's the one I've had the longest. It's a nice wider space, so for my big feet, I haven't got massive silly feet, like they're not stupidly massive, but they're just, you know, size 10 sort of thing. size 10. This board is a lot nicer for cruising around on, in terms of like just on the sort of flowy more sections of the skate park here. It's smaller and lighter overall, so just throwing it around into like the axles and into that sort of thing is a lot easier, makes it more consistent. But the confidence with the bigger one's a lot more there. Again, for little tricks, the bushings, or the cushings, whatever you want to call them, are nicer because they're fresher and newer, and the trucks and the bearings are smooth. They don't rattle or roll or anything like that, so they're nice. I think for more street moves and things like that, I'm going to rely on this. And for bowl work and things like that, I'm going to rely on the bigger one. It's heavier, so it's going to go slower, and it's a bit more encompassing. It's got tighter and stiffer cushions or bushings, whatever you want to call them, which makes turning a bit tighter and harder, but it feels more comfortable whilst you're learning, I think. I do like these slime ball wheels. I do like this hand plant Love and Skate deck. It's really nice, really light, really smooth, really sort of easy to spit the whole way. Not too much. It's nice, but I'm done for the day. It's been a long morning.